Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Or to the channel. I'm not gonna keep talking about this. I don't really care to give an intro. You read the title. This is why drawing black people makes you a better artist. And by extension, why if you never draw any black people, you probably aren't a good artist. I'm sorry, okay? Disclaimer, I'm not calling anyone racist. Unless you're racist, then I'm calling you racist. If you don't draw people at all, I'm obviously not talking about you. I'm talking about the people that only draw pale East Asian characters and white characters or like very light skinned characters all the time. If you draw furries, I don't care. I'm not talking about you. Um, yeah, there's my disclaimer. I don't know if this video is going to be controversial or not. Just to clear things up, I am black. I have room to speak on this topic. I'm also an artist, so I won't be making this video if either of those things aren't true. So let's get into it. Okay, the very first thing is that if you have to draw darker skinned characters, so I guess this technically also applies to like other races too, but I'm talking the other points are more focused specifically on black characters. You have to draw darker skin. And if you're used to only drawing light skin, like many people who started out drawing anime with are, you're going to end up not knowing how to draw darker skin. And that's not good because that means that your use of color theory is very limited. And if you have limited color theory, then you can't draw other darker things well. And if you can't draw other darker things well, then you're not a very well-rounded artist. It's plain and simple. Having to draw different colors and different textures rendered different ways will make you a better artist because you'll have experience doing something different. It's like this goes for honestly if you're drawing like people with unnatural skin colors, like pink skin, blue skin, green skin. Like if you can render any skin color, then you're objectively a better artist and more well-rounded than someone who can only draw paper white skin with light pink blush. That's I'm not making the rules. I feel like that's kind of just how it is. The second thing is same face syndrome, and that is because, excuse me, um, you should be able to tell that the person you're drawing is black without coloring them in. Like, if your character is just a white character or a character of a different race, just given dark skin, then they're just like, yeah, that can technically happen. You can have a black person with very European features, very Asian features, whatever. But that's 9 times out of 10, I feel like that's not the case. So you kind of have to be able to draw different facial features in order to draw black people. And if you can draw different facial features, you're probably a better artist than someone who can only draw the exact same face. And this applies specifically to anyone with same face syndrome. And that includes those of you that change the eyes on your characters and nothing else about their faces. I promise you, if the only thing you change is their eyes for the same character, I'm sorry. You cannot just change the eyes and expect me to believe this is a whole new face. I know this because I used to do that too. I used to do that all the time. That was every one of my characters had the same tiny little dot for a nose, same like line for a mouth, same chin, and then just different eyes. That's lazy. If you're a beginner, like that's okay, but you need to get out of that. Like people don't all have the same face and then different eye shapes. You know that's not how it works in real life. And if you really want to give everyone the same face shape, like as a stylistic choice, that's fine, I guess. But like, you're not really like you're not like specifically if you're a beginner, you should not do this. If you're a professional, you can draw characters more realistically, and you stylize them all the same way, like just for fun. Like that's your art style, how you prefer to draw things. That's fine. You cannot be a beginner and say, oh, this is just my art style. I just give everyone the exact same facial features and change eyes, and that's my art style. That's not. If you're a beginner, you don't usually have enough experience to have developed an art style because an actual art style can encompass multiple things typically. Unless it's super duper cartoonish and simplified, there's going to be some facial variation. That's kind of, I feel like that's a good rule of thumb to follow. The third thing is character design, and that essentially means like if you can draw black people, your character design options are so much wider. Like, the range is like unlimited in comparison. Um, you get so many new hairstyles that you can use. And before anyone says it, I'm not going to give my full stance on appropriation versus appreciation, but just know that I think that if you are educated and you're of a different race, you're not black, but you're educated on black people's struggles and you care about black people's struggles and systemic racism, things like that, then you're not going to wear a traditionally black hairstyle. Because if you understand those things, then you would be able to understand why it's not right. I'm sure there are many, many videos that can go in depth on this if you want to watch them. That's just what I'm saying. So you get access to afros, cornrows, box braids, locks, Senegalese twists, bantu knots. The list goes on and on and on and on. Um, you really would. It's kind of like, why would you not want to take advantage of that? And that like kind of brings me perfectly to the next point. Fourth is that it gives you access to so many like different hair textures, like a wider range of hair textures. Because obviously other people can have curly hair, but there's pretty much no one else who has coily hair, like afro textured hair. Like, you can probably find someone of any other race who has like 3C hair, but probably not 4A hair, probably not any type 4 hair. And obviously, there's differences in between those. I personally don't even have type 4 hair. Well, I do technically have some. My hair has like 5 different textures all mixed up, but it's just like, why would you not want to draw an afro? Like, hello, they look so cool. I'm definitely not saying that because my hair looks like an afro right now. Either way, if you can render and draw different hair textures, and especially if you can stylize different hair textures, then you are a great artist. You're probably a pretty good artist if you can do that. Because like I know even myself, I struggle with drawing super duper tight afro hair and I struggle with drawing wavy hair. Those are the two types that I struggle with consistently. Oh wow. Sorry if you hear any noise because it's like it just started hailing outside. Oh my goodness, we're all gonna die. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be professional right now. But wavy hair is obviously, I'm not really talking about that here. But it's also the fact that black people can have like basically any hair type. Because a lot of black people are not just black. Like especially if you're African American, you're probably mixed with something else. Like at least somewhere along the way. So being able to draw like and render color effectively, depict, stylize, whatever, multiple different hair textures, especially like 4A, 4C hair, is, I think, a very hard thing to do. So it obviously makes you a better artist if you know how to do that, especially compared to someone who only draws straight hair, because that's like kind of the easiest hair to draw, if I'm being quite honest. Fifth, and the last reason, I don't know, maybe I'll add a sixth, actually, I shouldn't say that. You won't get called racist if you can draw black characters well. I'm sorry, this isn't really a reason. This should not be your sole motivation is, I'm gonna draw black characters so that no one can call me racist. That's kind of saying, I'm gonna go make friends with a black person so I can't get called racist. Um, I feel like when it comes to drawing though, you're putting a lot of effort into art most of the time. So if you put in the effort to learn how to draw black people well, you're probably not racist in the first place. So I don't know why I even included this. I guess I just wanted another reason. Yeah, I can't really come up with any more. I feel like I've given you enough compelling reasons already. So there it is. 5 reasons why drawing black people and knowing how to do it well makes you a better artist. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. I don't know. The bottom line is really just like, I feel like one of these reasons, just like one, besides like the fifth one, because that's obviously kind of a joke. Just one of these reasons should probably be enough to encourage you to draw black people more. Like I said, this can apply to different races too. Like, I don't see a lot of people drawing Indian people, which I think is colorism. Same colorism why I don't see a lot of people drawing dark-skinned black people. Um, I'm obviously not here to get into a colorism debate in the outro, but I'm just saying The bottom line is learn to draw diverse characters, especially Black people, if you plan on drawing people, because it will like improve your skill in so many more like multiple areas. And like there's really no reason not to, I feel like. Anyways, thank you for watching the whole video. I hope you have a nice day, and I wish you luck.